Apple. Okay.
Okay, come on. He's my bad, bro. My bad.
He was getting that camera time.
Yeah.
He didn't know what was going on. He was getting that camera time. I'm not mad at him. All right, Ice Climbers versus Pichu. This will be a fun one for sure. Obviously, Pichu, we know, just really dominated a lot of the early meta here in Ultimate. You recall Void had quite the run for sure. Second place at a Genesis behind Leo, if I'm not mistaken, too. So, Ice Climbers, though, always one of those characters I feel like, you know, people always have like kind of like the, you know, the tech, the desync techs, and what could be with this character. As you said, TK, you highlighted a couple of those Ice Climbers that are really trying to come out and make this character more prevalent in the meta.
And that's the thing too, man. With Rideae playing the lightest character in the game, there really isn't. You know, there isn't really much that you can't take too much. I think you can actually dodge like one good desync combo from Ice Climbers. So, gotta watch yourself. Does end up losing that stock first. Now he's got the, you know, he's got the desync. See if he can go ahead and get this stock, but she does. The Nana does make it back. That's the AI is the white or the blue one, I guess, if you you know, are wondering. But if you are able to separate them, that is definitely the weakness of Ice Climbers. You
100%.
need both of them to be as super effective, and then yeah, when it's just one, I mean everything is cut. I mean, basically in half. You know, recovery is not as great. Oh, okay. Power isn't as great either, but he's managed to make it back with that little tornado.
Yep. And Pichu obviously pretty true to form. Being the younger version, obviously, or pre-evolved form of Pikachu. So you'll notice those electric attacks throws out does tend to do a little bit of damage to himself, which, you know, for a character that's already suffers from being so lightweight, you know, any additional percentage you probably don't want to take, but nonetheless, that's the cost of doing business here. Gets the stock. Or at least going to keep this on even footing. But yeah, you got to watch out for those big smash attacks. You can see Apple just kind of tossing them out. Understanding if they connect, it's going to be a situation just like that. That's a very solid lead for Apple right now.
Yeah, and I mean, again, it's Pichu. You know, lightest character in the game by a large margin, and yeah, you have so much to do. Like, now Pichu, you know, this is like the true definition of a glass cannon because there is a lot of strength behind this little character, but it's kind of hard to make that strength work when you're going against two. Okay, getting out of there. A lot of down airs coming out.
Oh, okay,
nice.
Good parry on the last hit, yeah. Very good way to kind of break up some of that pressure. Trying to separate the climbers. This is the kind of go-to strategy, that down air. Very potent, but only when you're able to connect it. Apple's done a good job baiting it, keeping his climbers intact.
Get through there, does at least hit one of them. I think that's actually pretty decent. Good back throw. Should be able to make it back to stage. Wait! Okay.
Oh, wow.
They actually both made it back. Surprising.
Yeah, Apple is catching a couple breaks on this one. Finally able to break up the climbers. Put it down to just Sopo. But it is quite the uphill battle right now.
88%. This literally is, yeah, if he gets, okay, well, he tried it. I was like, if he gets hit with any smash, that might actually be it, especially if it's both climbers. And, man, what did I, bro, like, he actually blocked one, too, but unfortunately, the second one comes swinging around, and, yeah, Pichu is not going to be surviving anything past, like, 80 more often than not.
Pichu is such just an offensive weapon, but, man, at times, just the lightweight really makes the character a defensive liability, and I think that was exactly what Apple did a great job of exploiting so well.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, so when you're playing this character, because Pichu is technically kind of hard to hit for a lot of characters in this game. Yeah. Not so much for, I guess, Ice Climbers, because Tornado or Side B is just insane, Squall Hammer. But, you know, if you're going to play against a character that you can hit and KO early, then do it. Because if you're allowing Pichu to live like past 150 and stuff, that's rough. This is a character that you could have KO'd twice if they're at 150.
I agree with you, yeah. I absolutely agree with you, but live and fall by the sword, or maybe double-edged sword in the case of Pichu. Get absolutely hammered on right now. Obviously, a very strong recovery, going to allow character recovery from great distance, no doubt about that. But again, you're in this situations, 112, you know, not going to take too much to get it done. And yeah, Apple knowing that stays grounded, able to find that smash attack, and a very early lead, first 30 seconds in his game.
Okay, so okay, try to actually, it worked.
Oh, wow.
It worked, okay.
Nice. And those are the kind of plays you're going to have to make, because being adaptive is like the biggest thing that you can do. When you're faced with a problem of having such a lightweight character, you've really got to find all the tricks and trades to find those, those ways to exploit and make things a little bit more easier. And I'm saying that he's delivering it right on cue. Big bounce back game brewing right now for Rideae.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, that's how you do it real quick. I mean, to get yourself back again, immediately taking that, Nana out, and now making it a very easy, well, very easy matchup for you. Because I feel like against both ice climbers, yeah, it's rough. But I think just against the solo climber, you know, Pichu is definitely putting up a fight. I mean, very fast, very quick, has good KO power.
Yes. As you said right there, just completely showing it off right there, just being so agile. And you know, being one climber down, yeah, it does make it a little hard to get. But you see what the power of 2. That's what it do. Nicely done. All right. Can we get the game clear? Can Apple close this out with a 2-0? Looking to get there.
Flair, go ahead and get some space right there. Squall Hammer's coming out one more time.
Nice. Okay. There's a lot of pressure right now brewing. Yeah.
Oh, smart. Okay. You know, there's no hitbox on that recovery. So when you go, that's a super risk. You're just like, I believe that you think I'm going to the ledge, and I'm actually mixing. And he was able to do that back into the middle of the stage. Wait a minute.
That grab was nasty. Okay. He got Nana off stage. Can we keep her there? Not quite yet. Okay, we're just swinging right now.
Oh,
wow.
That was good high recovery.
Yeah, I was going to say, just going high enough to barely fade the thunder. That could be a big game-turning interaction. What we got here?
Look for that roll on. Not going to be able to get the hardest punish on that just yet. Man, this is so scary. Because he literally has to watch out for both of them. Even if he manages to hit. Oh! What did I say? Even if he manages to hit Popo, Nana can still swing on the other side of things, and that's exactly what happened there at the end.
Yep.
Man.
Apple wasting no time hopping on stage. Like, all right, just another day.
Stole another one. Yeah.
It's another day at the office right there. Oh man, a good effort certainly from Rideae, but just the weight discrepancy was just so prevalent. We saw so many times in that one for sure. So shouts to Apple, gets the 2-0 victory in convincing fashion.
All right.